Hello and welcome to the Papyrus Global News Update. I am Christiana Babayo and here are today's headlines. Trump and Xi signal shift towards trade-driven ties after Beijing summit. RSS exports global outreach amid scrutiny over minority rights in India. Iran war exposes deep divisions within Brics and bloc struggles for unified position. U.S. Border Patrol Chief Mike Banks resign amid continued shakeup in Trump immigration team. Deadly Pakistan border attack raises fears of renewed conflict with Afghanistan. Pressure mounts on UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer as Labour faces internal revolt. Philippines moves to arrest fugitive senator wanted by ICC over Duterte drug war. Football violence rocks Libya, government building touched as clashes erupt after heated match. Palestinians mark 78 years since the Nakba amid renewed displacement and Gaza war. Eurovision final set to begin amid boycott by 5 countries over Israel's participation. And now the news in details. US President Donald Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping have signaled a shift towards a more business-focused relationship after high-level talks in Beijing. Trump spent 3 days in China with top US business leaders, including executives from Apple and Nvidia. Both leaders agreed to strengthen economic cooperation, expand market access, and encourage investment, while largely avoiding major disputes such as Taiwan and rare earth restrictions. Analysts say the talks suggest a pragmatic approach, separating trade from geopolitical tensions. However, key differences remain over security and regional influence, despite improved economic engagement between the two global powers. India's Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, widely known as RSS, says it planned to send delegations to the United States and other Western countries to improve its global image amid criticism over minority rights in India. The Hindu nationalist group says the outreach aims to counter allegations, linking it to violence against Muslims and Christians. The move follows international scrutiny and the recent US report accusing the organization of involvement in attacks on minorities over several decades. Critics describe the RSS as promoting Hindu nationalism, while the group insists it is a cultural organization focused on national unity and social development across India. The ongoing conflict in Iran is exposing deep divisions within the Brics alliance after foreign ministers failed to agree on a common position during talks in New Delhi. Members including Iran and the United Arab Emirates reportedly clashed over war involving the United States and Israel, forcing the bloc to issue only a general statement calling for diplomacy and regional stability. Iranian officials wanted condemnation of US and Israeli actions, while the UAE pushed for criticism of Iranian strikes. Analysts say the disagreement highlights growing challenges within the expanded BRICS group, whose members increasingly hold conflicting geopolitical interests, despite efforts to strengthen economic and political cooperation. Mike Banks has resigned as head of the U.S. Border Patrol, becoming the latest senior official to leave President Donald Trump's immigration enforcement team. Banks said it was time to step aside after helping secure the U.S. border during Trump's second term. His departure follows several leadership changes within the Department of Homeland Security and Immigration and Customs Enforcement amid pressure to intensify border operations. The Trump administration says stricter enforcement has reduced illegal crossings, while critics continue to raise concerns over aggressive tactics, civil rights issues, and the handling of immigration operations nationwide. At least 8 Pakistani paramilitary officers have been killed after militants attacked a security outpost in Bajo district near the Afghanistan border. Officials say attackers rammed an explosives-filled vehicle into the camp before launching a gun battle. The Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, also known as the Pakistan Taliban, claimed responsibility. Security forces reportedly killed about 10 attackers during the clash. The incident is the latest in a series of deadly attacks threatening a fragile ceasefire between Pakistan and Afghanistan. Islamabad continues to accuse Kabul of harboring militants, while Afghan authorities deny the allegations amid growing fears of renewed regional conflict and instability. We will now go on a short break, and when we come back, the news will continue. Stay tuned.
The Papyrus Global, we don't just cover events, we create cinematic experiences. From red carpets to birthdays, gala dinners, and your fairy tale weddings, we bring your moments to life with high-tech precision. Our gadgets are smarter, our lenses sharper, and our team simply world-class. Trust the Papyrus Global to tell your story in the boldest, brightest way possible.
Welcome back, and now the news will continue. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer is facing mounting pressure after Labour's poor performance in recent local elections triggered growing unrest within the party. Reports say more than 80 lawmakers want Starmer to resign, while several junior ministers have stepped down. Senior Labour figures are now backing Andy Burnham as a possible leadership challenger. Former Health Secretary Wes Streeting publicly endorsed Burnham's return to Parliament ahead of a potential leadership contest. Analysts say Labour is increasingly divided over policy direction, leadership style, and concerns about declining public support across the United Kingdom. The Philippines say it will cooperate with the International Criminal Court to arrest Senator Ronald dela Rosa, a key ally of former President Rodrigo Duterte, over alleged crimes against humanity linked to the country's deadly anti-drug campaign. Justice officials confirmed Manila has received an ICC arrest warrant and considers it valid, pending a Supreme Court ruling. De La Rosa, accused of involvement in thousands of extrajudicial killings during the drug war, reportedly evaded arrest after armed forces attempted to detain him at the Senate. Authorities say his whereabouts remain unknown as border security is tightened. He denies wrongdoing. Violence erupted in Libya after a heated football match between Ittihad SC and Ashwehili SC, leaving several people injured and a government building in Tripoli set on fire. The match in Tarhuna, south of capital, was suspended after the Ittihad players protested a disputed penalty decision. The tensions quickly escalated into clashes between supporters and security forces outside the stadium. The unrest later spread to Tripoli, where the Council of Ministers headquarters was attacked and torched. Firefighters contained the blaze. The Libyan Presidential Council has condemned the violence and ordered an investigation into the incident. Millions of Palestinians are marking the 78th anniversary of the Nakba, meaning catastrophe, which recalls the 1948 displacement of about 750,000 Palestinians during the creation of Israel. The commemoration comes as the Gaza Strip continues to face severe humanitarian conditions, with more than 2 million people displaced and confined to shrinking areas of enclave. Many Palestinians see the ongoing conflict reflects a continuing cycle of displacement. The Nakba remains a defining historical trauma, with refugees and their descendants across Gaza, the West Bank, Jordan, Lebanon, and Syria still demanding the right of return and justice. And that brings us to the end of today's Global News Update. Before we go, a recap of our main stories. Trump and Xi signal shift towards trade-driven ties after Beijing summit. RSS expands global outreach amid scrutiny over minority rights in India. Iran war exposes deep divisions within Brics as bloc struggles for unified position. U.S. Border Patrol Chief Mike Banks resigns amid continued shakeup in Trump immigration team. For continuous coverage on breaking developments, stay connected with the Papyrus Global Television at papyrusdaily.com. I am Christiana Babayo. Thanks for joining us.